Hey folks, welcome back to Shadow Empire. Okay, this is episode 3, and yeah, in the last episode we kind of had these marauders down here surrounded. And we're just kind of going through the early part of the game, industrial development, economic development, that kind of stuff. We don't actually have any industry yet, but we are getting some recycling up pretty soon. Let's just check out where we were. Okay. Let's see if we can get a dirt road out this way. A little bit too much. 24 points. Why is it 24? Just remind myself of this. Dirt road costs 20 IP per hex. Okay. Now, I wonder if that extra 4 is added because of the road type. Road construction. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, road is 3. Okay, so, mind you, that's still, it should only give us 23. That's a little bit confusing. I'm not quite sure how that works. We've got an action point cost here, look, for road construction. Kind of odd. I don't even know what that one does. I'll be honest with you. I'm really not sure. Okay, maybe if anybody else knows that, understands what's going on there a little bit better than I do, they can figure it out. These guys, I mean, how much supply they've got? They've got 9 out of 18. These got 10 out of 20. Have 10 food of the ideal 20. Is that right? I guess so. I've never noticed that before. Anyway, I'm always finding new stuff in this game. Let's carry on. So, I'm going to roll the turn, I think. I don't think there was anything else that we had to do. Yeah, I'm going to keep some political points back, I think, because what we do want to do is start switching some of our leaders around. The advisor here is a really good, like, he's a decent advisor, but I was thinking that I might actually swap him out for, who was it? It was the Supreme Command Council guy. Yeah, I want this guy to, I'm going to relieve you and I'm going to give you other job. So he's annoyed about that, but then we're going to give him the advisor job, and we're going to give Porky Brenner, this guy, he is going to be, yeah, he's going to probably go into, we need to find somebody for that council, the command council, but I think he's too good to go in there. We've got a, Logan, no, we need to get a, we haven't got a character, alright. We're going to have to get somebody up next turn for the command council. I'm trying to think of who we can put in there. I do want to get this, I want to get this guy into the economic council, which I think we're going to put up. Yeah, I think I'll put the economic council up now. So, new organisation. Model design's pretty useful too. Who are we going to put in model design again? I'm trying to remember who it was. Was it the governor of Port Royal? No, it wasn't him. We were going to keep him where he was. It was this dude here. Yeah, it's this guy. So this guy's also going to get a relief. I'm going to give you a better job. Okay. Okay, so he's going to go into the model design. Yeah, can we afford to get all 3 up? Yeah, I think so. I think we'll do that. I think we'll go with model design. I'll put the economic council up next turn as well. We'll go for 3. You're kind of spreading it a little bit thin so early in the game, but we can get the bureaucratic office 2 up fairly soon. We should get civilization level 2 fairly quick. So yeah, I'm hoping I can do that next turn. I'd like to get all the councils going and then we can shuffle them around a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to pause the game here. Okay folks, we're back. Alright, we gain free market. That's good. So this is going to give us the ability to... We're going to be making way more credits with our private sector. What we can do... Did we ever get... Yeah, it was weird. These guys were working on an industry, if I remember right. Like, oh yeah, they are still going for light industry, look. I don't know why it disappeared from that last turn, but we didn't see it. Now, they have got 262... What are they spending money on? Oh, they're actually buying luxury goods. That's interesting. Let's just check what turn we're on. We're on turn 5, round 5. So yeah, we've actually put most of the private funds in here. Yeah, and their money went up by 166. I think what I'm going to do here is, like, we've already got, like, basically when you put money into the private funds every turn, then you actually end up you get more loyalty. But what I'm going to do is this turn I'm going to drop that back a little bit, I think, because yeah, we need to save a little bit of money. We're spending a bit too much money now, and they've got a big commerce bonus from this profile. From where are we? From free market. So they actually get a 40% private economy bonus. So this is a really nice little bonus. At this point, I would be happy enough to go into enforcement and just try and keep this going, because this is really good. We want to keep this as long as we can, but getting government, you know, bureaucratic bonus or enforcement would be really, really useful too, so that we can maximize our tax income. Okay, let's have a look at what we've got going. Incident with firing a popular subject. Reversing the leader of that guy is going to upset him, but we're going to get more meritocracy points. Yeah, let's just upset him a little bit. That's still quite a lot of an upsetment. Of an upset, I should say. Policy speech. Private assets should be pretty easy to do. Let's go for the commerce boost. We'll push that one higher. Now, we need to put someone in Supreme Command Council. Let's see if have we got a card here. No, we don't. Have we got anybody adding? Yeah, we haven't got any leaders. Okay. This guy's annoyed now as well. I really want this guy to go into the model design. No, he's going to be... Sorry, this guy is going to be the... right. Actually, I wanted him to be the advisor. Oh, he's going to be... Look, he's going to be so good at tech discovery. So 88. He's also a superb technician. Look, let's put him into model design just for the time being. We can always move him later. This guy, he was the one... He's also quite good for model design. Look, 25, whereas the other guy... Yeah, let's get this one in. Okay, so that's improved him with 31 points. So he's kind of still a bit annoyed. So we still need someone in Supreme Command Council. I kind of removed this guy, saying I'd give him a better job. Oh no, I said it was a different job, didn't I, with this one? I guess I better put him back in then. I was hoping to get a leader card this turn. Probably did that a bit hastily. The other thing that we can do is just to get the other organisation up now. So we go straight for the Economic Council. And we just leave... We'll just leave the Supreme Command Council just one turn. I don't really... the thing is, right, this is why we've probably got no cards, because I think it's the Supreme Command Council that gives you those leader cards. So that might explain why we didn't get any leaders that turn. So yeah, we're gonna be stuck with that situation. I don't mind having nobody in the Command Council, to be honest with you. It's not that important. It is important, but it's not like the most critical. I'd rather get the Economic Council up, to be honest. And I want to get that one up quick. Now, we are going to be spreading our bureaucratic points a little bit thin. So it's a bit of a risky strategy, this. I'm really tempted. Let me just see how much money we're losing every turn. 85. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to start getting some cash in somehow. Now we can sell food. 400 for 100 credits. Yeah, we can't afford to sell anything else. That should keep us going for a little while. Let's go through the rest of our decisions. Right, model design. We've got a really good guy in model design. I think what we could probably do is, because we've got such a good guy in model design now, we could... Let's just leave this on. I want to get the other models up too. Carbine and Enviro suits might just be a good stopgap. Because we've got such a good model design, the extra bureaucratic points won't matter too much. Damn it. This is calling to me, but I think I really want him in. This guy's really wasted in where he is now. He really wants to be an advisor. We haven't got enough political points, but I might just go for the political point card, actually. Stratagem card. Okay, let's get rid of our advisor now. Because I think that if we switch that advisor around... Where are we? Porky Brenner. Yeah, look at this dude. Inventor 16. And this guy is Technician 25. So we've already got someone in the model design. So this guy... Let me just remind me who we've got in the Military Research Council. Yeah, he's also really good, look. He's capability 2. He's capability 3. And yeah, this guy, it was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, he was the one that I wanted to put as the advisor, I think. Because he's kind of like a little bit more all-round. When we get this guy into the Economic Council, he's got a really high investigation role. Gun tactics as well. He's a really good soldier. It's kind of worth looking at some of their other skills too. This guy's also a really good soldier. Look, so they're both pretty good soldiers. This guy's just got a little bit more balance, I think. He might just be a better general advisor, whereas this guy is probably going to be better in the Economic Council. So I think that's probably what we're going to do. I'm going to give you other job. There we are. Okay, so we're switching stuff around a lot at the start of the game. It's a bit risky to do this. Just do this at your own peril, folks. Like I'm trying to play a bit hastily here, and I think I really want to get the people into their jobs quick, and then I don't want to move them after that, rather than messing around, having to move people around a lot. I've got some really, really good leaders. They just weren't quite in the right jobs. This guy really probably would be my best advisor, to be honest, but let's just leave him where he is for the time being. I will just keep him model design for a little while until we've got, because look at that technician score, and he's got really high in inventor though as well, so he'd also do very, very well in one of the other councils. I suppose once we've got some of the critical model design out of the way, we could switch him around, and we could probably put him into one of the others. Maybe we switch him with the guy who is now going to go into the Economic Council, and then we can put this dude into model design, something like that. Or maybe this guy a little bit later on with his technician points. Okay, so next turn we're going to be moving stuff around. Yeah, these guys are too good for the Supreme Command Council. They're too good for the Supreme Command Council, to be honest. Like I want those in my science councils. Just hopefully we can get a card with another leader, and we're probably not going to get one while we've got no one in the Supreme Command Council. So yeah, we'll see. We'll figure it out. It's gonna be an interesting way to approach this. We're just going to postpone that one for now. You're better off having someone in there usually, but I don't want to keep moving people in and out. I just don't think that's a good idea. 1st Machine Gun Infantry Brigade is also without leadership. We're going to postpone that as well. And do we want mind or do we want enforcement? No, we want in mind. Let's go higher into mind. Okay, well, these guys kind of surrounded now at this point. So it's going to move all these dudes around. There we go. We're just going to prepare to take those out. Okay, we might have something here, but I'm pretty sure we've got someone there. Yeah, we've definitely got someone here too. Those guys are going to be out of fuel next turn, so we need to bring them back. That's pretty much it. I'm not rushing to expand like in this game. We don't really need to on these little islands, I don't think. It's probably more important that we build up our economy, get my governors into a good position, keep the money going, build up some political points, that kind of stuff. So, okay. Okay, guys, we're back. Alright, so we actually lost some infantry here. This is probably because we've not got a commander. They're just not going to be working quite as well. Let's just have a look to see what it was. It's the next battle. Okay, so it was just some irregulars we lost. We lost quite a lot. Shader. What's a shader? Where was that? Okay, we got attacked out here. So these guys moved up, and yeah, that's what happened. They got attacked by some kind of alien life form. So looks like we got hit by something pretty hard there. Yeah. Now, I think I'm going to get these GR guys added to the. Oh no! Until we got a leader. Did we get a card here? No, we still didn't get it. We didn't get any cards, so we're still without somebody in these cabinets. Right, let's put this guy in as the advisor as I wanted. Like, I think he's going to be a better advisor than this dude. Yeah, significantly better. So let's get that guy in as the advisor. The Economic Council, I want this dude. So we're still lacking a Supreme Command Council guy. I'm pretty sure that the Supreme Command Council should still generate cards, so I might be shooting myself in the foot not putting someone in there, but like I want to move that guy. Yeah, let's just postpone that. We don't have any cards. Okay, note to self, make sure you've got a leader next time if you change something. Like, because we're like the Supreme Command Council here, look, isn't got a leader, so they're not going to be getting very many. Yeah, look, we get a minus 50% penalty for all these stratagems. So yeah, we're not going to be making very much. And I don't, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not sure. I don't think that card is exclusive to that particular council. If it is, I've made a big mistake, but you know, I'm not bothered because if it makes the game more difficult, that's good as far as I'm concerned. So get these guys in. I'm just going to attack in, get some reconnaissance points. Okay, we lost some buggies. The rest of them extricated themselves absolutely fine, though, which is exactly what I wanted. Let's try and get in with all of these dudes. Now we're going to get a little bit of a penalty because we've got two different commanders. We lost a lot of troops, but then again, these guys have got no armor. That's why. Okay, so we did lose a lot of troops, but not a terrifying amount of troops. Bring these guys up. The rest of them are okay where they are. Okay, Economic Council task priorities. I think we want discovery quite high at the start. We also want research quite high. Prospecting is less important on this map, I think. But a little bit is good, and then we'll just kind of we definitely want MTH liaisons, but we'll just kind of mix this with economic priorities at the moment. Yeah, we haven't got a leader for that yet. I hope I don't have to kind of switch someone back into the Economic Council because that would be really annoying. Okay, round 7. Got a representative of the Maritime Trading House turned up. We've also got 5 machineries that we found. We didn't get any cards, so we're still going to be without leaders. Okay, looks like these creatures probably disappeared back up here or into the sea. Is probably where I prefer them to be honest. Get in the sea, lads. Yeah, these are going to run out of supply, probably. But it's probably fuel that they're low on. They're a little bit low on fuel. That's okay. We can come in. We can build a road out here if we need to rescue them. Yeah, they won't get fuel there, so we're going to have to get some. We'll probably have to get a road out this way. Why is that still not going across? Okay. Build another one out there. Okay, that's better. That's better. That might have just not updated, but I'm going to want a road out this way anyway, so that's no biggie. Okay, that's pretty much all the movement we need to do for this turn. Yeah, just Maritime Trading House. We can't afford this at the moment, so just leave that. Yeah, and it's whinging at us that we've got no commanders. I might have made a real mistake taking that guy out there, but we'll see. We'll just carry on. Banging through. Okay, we're back. We've got a militia parade, gain technology fascination, and high velocity guns. We completed grunts 2, and we could generate a stratagem. We've still got no commanders, so I think what I'm going to do here is I've thought about this. I'm actually going to get the advisor, and we're going to put him back in. Fortunately, he's happy, so he should be okay. We're going to put him into the Supreme Command Council again, just for a bit, and then we'll bring him back out when I found someone more suitable. I do not value the Supreme Command Council. I just don't think it's a particularly useful thing. Let's give him another job, and we'll put him into the Supreme Command Council, and then we'll get an advisor later. Let's just get him in there, get him working, because obviously the the staff can't do their job without a leader. Yeah, we were warned about this. Okay, no, I'm not bothered about the militia. So we don't have much money. We are really, really low on cash. Start turn credits for 36. Yeah, we need to get some cash. Did we actually pay people there? Yeah, everyone got paid, but they won't get paid next turn if we don't sell some stuff. So what are we going to sell? Sell some food. 140 credits, that looks alright. And now we can start getting up Industry 1. Industry 1 will be a bit of a game changer. Oh, look at this. We got monsters. We got Uniballs. What the devil are these things? 24 hit. Oh, these are rubbish, but we should be able to kill these quite easily. Let's just. No, we don't need that many. Just get them surrounded. They'll probably go back into the sea. Is all right. That's well, I'm happy for them to do that. Get these guys replenished. Well, we've got plenty of industrial points. Right, let's just see what we need 2 grunt 2s. We can now we've got those grunt 2s. We can actually just replace everybody in the SHQ. So let's go ahead and do that. It's going to go to mass upgrade. Grunt 2s. It's going to take 82 metal and 164. Oh yeah, we can't. Haven't quite got enough. Oh, I used all my industrial points. Okay, never mind. We'll wait until next turn and then we'll get that done because upgraded troops with some armor will probably be a little bit better, I think. Yeah, these guys have got, look, they got really, really low attack values. They're just not going to be very good. But when they've got the carbine, that should help a little bit more. Okay. What do we got here? Let's keep the Military Research Council there. I want that one fairly high. Model design. Hold on. Economic Council is probably the most important. But then we want that one. Yeah, that looks something like that. It looks okay. Let's get another model of machine gun up. No, we'll wait. We'll wait. Instead, what was that cross Billy like? Remember it being not good. I vaguely remember all of my units being kind of bad. And considering it was only this morning, yeah, this thing's kind of crappy look. It's got a good structural design though. But it's just got, I mean, the armor's okay as well. But the engine and the weapon are subpar. But actually, because of the structural design, I'm tempted to keep it. Now, because we've got such a good guy in this, I'm willing to roll on this. How many bureaucratic points are actually putting into each of these? Because that is an interesting question. If we've hit civilization level 2, by the way, we can actually go up to the next level of bureaucracy. No, we've not quite got it yet. Okay. In that case, let's just upgrade the crossbilly to see what we can get. Going to put a high armor version. They're not going to be that useful on this map probably, but you know, sometimes being able to throw some armor at stuff, even in forest, can give you a little bit of a bonus. Let's see what we got up there. Okay, that looks all good. We're getting plenty of political points. Yeah, we had a little bit of a, you know, we got to get somebody in there too. I think it's just the leaders issue with the Supreme Command Council that was the problem. We were getting plenty of political points. It's just the stratagem cards were not being generated and I need more leaders. So yeah, note to self, do not change your leader until you've got somebody to replace him with the Supreme Command Council, because although it looks like a really useless organization, it's not. Okay. Okay, round number 9. Okay, so we've got padded envirosuit up. And we've discovered barracks, which is a nice one. That's really, really good. We can try and get that up as soon as possible. Now. Those things are staying there. I think we need to upgrade our model before we move these guys in to do their job, to kill those things. So... Okay, there's nothing in Carlin. I'm going to get these guys to come back. They might potentially use some help. Now we'll go and upgrade these troops. We could go for the padded envirosuit as well. Oh, do I do that first? Yeah, we can't do this anyway. We still don't have enough. We still don't have enough of these things. I'm just going to surround these. Killing them is not going to really help anyway. So let's just surround them. We'll just keep them there. Whether if they die, you know, they're probably just going to run back into the sea. These are an aquatic thing anyway. Look, they're an aquatic sizable herbivore. So these can just get out of here anyway. So I don't really see that. There's probably not a whole lot of value in. Just bring those guys out and just guard this hex here. I think there's a whole lot of value in killing those anyway. I don't think it's going to do much for us. I really want to get the rifles next.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah, we're still on 50% discovery priority.
Aye, aye, sir.
Just keep that as it is. I'm not going to bother with high velocity guns yet. I don't need those. I just want to get the rifles up. And yeah, we definitely want to go for barracks. Roaming thieves in Port Royal.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we completed. We did that one. Okay, we've got a Merc available. Let's get that guy up and just see what he's got. Oh, he's got a good war rating. Excellent. 43 years old. Relatively ambitious, but not too egotistical. Very heroic. Got lead from the front and he's kind of heroic, so he might die again. Might lose another commander. But let's get him in the infantry brigade. There we go. So these guys are going to be running a little bit better now. Okay. It's so nice, you know, to be able to play a game with smaller amounts of stuff to do. This is one of the things that I said in my kind of review, you know, my sort of preview, I guess. A little article I wrote for Explorminate the other day, which basically said that I think that Oceania, as I said at the start, is kind of a bit of a taller game now rather than a wide game. And what I mean by that is Shadow Empire on the other maps you can often be controlling hundreds and hundreds of units, pushing loads of counters around. I love that, by the way. I love the bigger the better. I love it, but not everyone does. However, with the Maritime Trading House stuff, as you'll see when we start getting into that, you've really got to kind of play their game, and you've got to plan ahead for what you want to happen. So you've got to figure out where you want to invade, you know, or what effect you want on a certain island. And then you've got to figure out, okay, which is a Maritime Trading House that can help me with that. Oh, they're not very strong. How do I make them stronger? Well, those guys are really tough, and they're their enemy. So I need to either befriend them or take them down. So then you've got to basically play this kind of Kingmaker game, and it's just changed the gameplay in a big way. I really, really like it. Like, this is still kind of standard Shadow Empire under the surface, but it's just added a new layer of complexity that I really, really appreciate. It's turned it into a bit more of a grand strategy game, and this is what I wanted, right? People were saying to Vic, we want more stuff from the trading houses, we want more interaction with characters. Well, you got it. That's what Maritime Trading Houses are. This stuff is really, really cool. Okay, we also... Do we have any Maritime Trading House stratagems yet? Yes, we got one. We got a shipbuilding contract. Okay, so this is... We can build more ships for the Maritime Trading Houses to increase the operations that they can do, but it costs 2,000 credits. Really expensive. We can't afford that at the moment. Let's send out a spy, however, to go and examine some of this.
Copy that.
Okay, critical success. We've got a double number of spies, so got 2 spies into that. Okay. So yes, I'm very, very much appreciating these shorter turns and less. That's partly because I'm sort of surrounded by terrain. It's more difficult for me to get out here at the moment. The next thing I do need to do, I think, is probably get industry up. I've got to wait to get a little bit more metals, though. In that case, we could probably upgrade recycling to level 2. That might help. We've got the machines. 125 of these a turn. Yeah, we can do that. Let's get that up. That's going to increase the amount of metal, scavenging that we're going to get out. I'm hoping that we find some metal. No, we haven't got a whole lot of ruins in the area that we're in. So this might be quite an interesting game, because if we increase our prospecting and we find that we don't have very much metal, then, you know, that could be a little bit of a problem. Could be a bit of a problem, because we don't have much in the way of ruins, and we're going to need metal in order to be able to get out of where we are. Obviously, we'll eventually research the metal soil filtration tech later on, but that's kind of like a mid-game, you know, kind of a mid-game technology, and we're way away from that, and we're on slow research as well. So, what, you know, one of the other majors could potentially put themselves in a winning position long before we are kind of sat around just researching that. So, yeah, this is going to provide some interesting strategic challenges. Okay, folks, this is going to be the last round. Private assets is at 7, and so we've made our promise. We've discovered motorbike infantry, and we've got a bunch of cars, and we've got a recruit junior card finally. So let's see what we can get from that recruit junior card. These guys want the bureaucratic assets up. That is easy to do. Well, we're definitely going to do that as soon as we can. There's a slave trader. I don't want to sell population. It's a really short-sighted thing to do. However, we are very, very low on money. Wow, that went down by 91. Ah, right, okay. Some people didn't get paid there. The OHQ commanders didn't get paid. That's not good. So this guy, commander of the OHQ here, 1st Machine Gun Brigade, he didn't get paid. So he's probably going to be annoyed. Yeah, no salary paid. So he was a bit peed off. Okay. That's no problemo. We can figure this out. Now, this has actually come at a nice time. We don't want to annoy the Supreme Command Council guy. Doesn't like that decision. He does, though. 450... 2,000 population, by the way, is quite a lot. Yeah, that's too much. I'd rather have the service tax. Let's see if we can... let's see if we can sell... Yeah, we can sell some rare metals, look. So let's sell 20 rare metals. And we don't need the rares at the moment. And we can sell a bunch of food as well. So that should get our money up this turn. These guys are still here, look. This is interesting. Okay, we're still upgrading this asset. It's going to be another 2 turns at least, so... Yeah, just ignore this guy. This guy's going to be taking... He's going to be stealing 200... We'll have to deal with him. He's going to steal 200 population from our city every turn, which is kind of annoying. So, I mean, but we can use him to sell population, potentially. So it's kind of like a bit of a, you know, bit of a double-edged sword. It's one of those double-edged sword mechanics, as I like to call them. Okay. These guys really are not moving. They're really, really not moving. Yeah, we'll just keep them there for the time being. We've got another spy. We are on a small island, by the way, look. Okay, we've kind of seen everything else we've got. We've got a whole bunch of mountains. So, yeah, going to be interesting. There's no more zones on here. So we could put our own zones up if we want to reach certain things. Might not be the best idea, to be honest. I like the idea of starting on this island, though. We've got our own little, you know... Well, I say a little island. This is actually quite a large continent. So we've got our own continent to play with. We're going to have to pretty quickly start playing the Maritime Trading House game. Now we've got Heimdall Brine. These are shipwrights. We've got a cold attitude with us. The rest of them we've got no contact. They're not very aggressive, but they're really good at warfare, but they're not very aggressive. These guys might be quite good to back. We don't know how many of the... Oh, we've got autarchists. They're not eager to sell shares or sign contracts. Okay. And contracts tend to be 50% more expensive, so they're going to be a bit hard to deal with. We've got Grey Line here, who are former pirates. Yeah, so they're going to be dropping pirates onto everybody's shores. These pay less for... Like, these guys might be a good people to kind of try and get on our side at Heimdall Brine. So maybe, yeah, maybe these guys are the ones we want to go with. Now, we can probably build... Can we build a harbour here? Yeah, we can build a port. Port's quite cheap to build, by the way. And these actually give you food. And they also give you port points. We've got another port here as well. But... Actually, having the private harbour is kind of interesting because this is producing private credits, and it's kind of expensive to nationalise. Like, it's 1,000 to nationalise. Let's have a look how they're doing. Actually, okay, they've got the light industry up, so we're going to get more industrial points next turn. So that's going to be helpful. Once we've got this recycling plant up, then we can probably wait a turn or so, maybe upgrade these guys, and then we'll move on with getting the light industry 1. Once we've got light industry 1 up, the game's going to open up a little bit because we'll be able to, you know, we'll be able to build more stuff and really kind of get down deeper into the tech tree. Yeah, we just need to unlock automatic rifles, so we'll hopefully do that next turn. Alright guys, I'm going to end the episode there. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode. Take it easy.